You got MrPantaloons here. Let's clear H7-4 with low rarity, Ifrit, and a Fiala. We will also bring in a friend operator. We have a really strong defender that we will not use in this run. However, we do come really close to using her, so I do strongly recommend to bring in a strong defender as your friend operator, as otherwise, if not played perfectly, you will most likely fail this run. Alright, so we're gonna bring in two vanguards first, Myrtle and Courier. We're gonna need to deploy them real fast because gaining this DP fast is paramount. We're gonna get Myrtle skill immediately. We're gonna bring in Drunar. Now we're gonna need to bring in Moose real fast. We're gonna use Courier skill and bring in Moose. Now there might be some leaks up there, so we might need to swap Courier for a defender, but it looks like we're fine, so we're gonna use Drunar skill and just bring in a Fiala. So again, if there are leaks, you need to swap out Courier before bringing in a Fiala, otherwise you're gonna run out of DP. Alright, so get some more DP from Myrtle. We're gonna bring in Ifrit, and now we should have plenty of damage. We can try and look to take out Moose. We're gonna bring in Perfumer. We can keep Moose for a little bit extra damage there, but she does need to come out. We're gonna bring in Mir for the heals, get more DP from Myrtle. We're gonna bring in Melantha by the red box, and we'll leave one tile open there for Moose later once she comes back in 40 seconds. Alright, so we have one operator that we can deploy. Myrtle, she's gonna need to be swapped out. We can keep her in for now, as we want to deploy Hitano. However, there are a lot of snipers coming in, and Hitano can just get one shot, so we're gonna save her for now. We're gonna use the Melantha skill on that one sniper on the bottom lane. We're gonna have to use Mir skill here because of those two snipers. They deal a ton of damage. I'm gonna bring in Moose by the red box as well as Hitano. This is pretty comfortable for her to come in. There's only one sniper left, and she can easily survive. Alright, unit leading is 0, so we can't really do anything else here. We're gonna have to wait. We might have to use a Drunar skill here. Hitano, we can use Hitano skill early, and this is exactly what we're gonna do. So we also use Drunar skill. Hitano skill, let's use it. We're gonna be able to hit the front row with the shield guards and Patriot, as well as any other enemies that come along. Now we have the jetpack dudes come down once the third pack, so once all those 6 jetpacks are down, we should use Melantha and Perfumer skill immediately, so that when those two arrive on top of Melantha and Moose, we are ready to fight them. Melantha is most likely gonna go down here, so we're gonna have to swap out with Cora here, or the friend operator, but we try not to use the friend operator here, just in case you don't have. Okay, never mind. We do bring in Zarya, but it doesn't really matter. We could have brought in Cora and then we take her out and we'll have her for later. But look at Zarya. She's not really doing much, so it doesn't really matter what kind of friend operator you have there. You can just throw in anything. Okay, you can probably even throw in Myrtle. Anyway, we have what is that? We have Susuro for some heals, because this wave is going to be pretty big here with those few snipers. We're going to use all our defensive skills, including Courier defensive skill. We're going to throw Myrtle there for a second just to tank one of those sniper shots. Might make a difference, who knows. And this time it worked. Okay, we're gonna take out Courier and Susuro as Patriot starts marching in, and we're gonna need to take out Perfumer as well once Drunar is done. And we're gonna need to take Drunar because we don't need her anymore. Alright, so once Patriot goes through, we're gonna need to drop Cora in there so that she can charge her skill. The shield guard should be no problem to be taken care of. We do have Melantha there, and we are going to use her to stop one of those shield guards, just to make sure we get rid of them. Now Patriot, he is really low HP, and he needs to die at least near Eyja Fiala, so on that tile next to Eyja Fiala. So we're actually gonna take out Eyja Fiala to make sure that Patriot doesn't die early on, otherwise everyone is gonna take a lot of AoE damage. So we're gonna throw Melantha as well to block that shield guard, and Patriot dies close to Korra, and we're gonna bring in Susuro for the heals as well as Perfumer. Now Eyja Fiala, if we had kept her in, should most likely die when Patriot comes back alive, because he will just hit her. So taking her out is not actually that bad. I'm gonna get the Hitano skill here, and I'm gonna bring in Durnar to block these jetpacks. We don't really want to use anything else here, as Perfumer she's already healing 3 operators, so not gonna be able to heal anything else. Now this is a really tricky part. We're gonna have to use all our heals near Susuro and Perfumer. We try to save our Susuro heal there a second extra, because it's gonna be really tight here. You gotta watch Korra's health like a hawk. We're gonna use Perfumer, and Korra, check this health. So that's how much health you need. You need almost full health to be able to withstand that one hit, and I recommend going like this, pausing every single hit to make sure Korra has enough health. If she doesn't, use her skill immediately. So right here she does not have enough, but she will go for the ranged on Hitano, so we get a free pass right there. Now we want to bring in Moose as well, but it's kind of tricky again because the Perfumer is already healing everyone. We need to wait for Durnar to do her job there. So here we're most likely gonna need the skill, because there are some jetpacks in there, and if they all hit at the same time, Korra is not gonna survive. So really important to make sure Korra's skill gets used before she goes down. Now we got pretty lucky with Korra's skill here, because yeah, we saved it for quite a lot of time, so now we should have plenty of time to recoup our skills, our healing skills. Otherwise, we would definitely have to use our friend operator, so Zarya or any really strong defender would do the trick, because Korra, yeah, we would definitely need swapping out. So I'm gonna bring in Eyja Fiala there just to tank the spear. And Korra still hanging on in there. Now we do have Melantha, Courier, and Myrtle to stall a little bit, but they can only do so much. So we have Moose DPSing Patriot. So right now Korra is most likely gonna go down. However, look at that, Susuro doing a lot of work here. Perfumer skill is gonna come up. However, Mir gets targeted down, so now Korra will definitely go down. Try and keep her as much as possible to make sure Korra is full health. And now we have 2 options. We use the 3 operators that we have left to delay, and looks like Patriot is fairly low HP, so I'm thinking, okay, let's try that, see if we can do this without the friend operator. That would be really nice. But again, it is most likely that this will fail, so that friend operator, yep, that pin cushion is very valuable to spare yourself some sanity both in game and real life. Okay, so he's really low HP, so he's done for sure, right? We can even bring in Hitano to DPS. Melantha, she can survive a hit, so it's gonna be really good for us, and she might even get healed here, but most likely not, as we don't really have any healing skills left. But Patriot does go down, so we still had the Courier, Myrtle, and that would be pretty much it for our DP. And yeah, so we could have done a little bit more extra damage there if we needed it, but really close fight. Definitely recommend bringing in a friend operator, or just to bring your own strong defender. If you have it, an E2 Korra would do the trick as well. But anyway guys, that is it for this clear. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Have a good one and take care.